So this is my collage saying goodbye to 2017 and welcoming in 2018. I'm not going to explain it all, there's a lot here, but I'm going to pull out some key images. So we'll start with the one in the middle, this woman here, and it includes the bird and the cross, and she represents me. And it says all you need is love, and it may sound like a cliche, but actually I have learned, for me, all I do need is love, and love is my source. Love is a place from which I operate and from which I do what I do and why I do what I do. So it's really important for me. So I loved this image, and the images and the words didn't actually come together. Here, the colour's really important as well. The flames represent the Holy Spirit, and the colours of the yellow and the red and the orange, for me, is about energy and passion and creativity. The bird, like an eagle in flight, and you can see it's coming out of her, and it's the idea of, yeah, phoenix, flight, freedom. We have the cross, my faith. Over here we have connection, connecting with others, which is really important to me. I've definitely learned over the past few years how important it is to connect to other people in a very meaningful kind of way, that we are all interconnected. Here is also connection, but it's also about going for walks. It's connecting with nature, it's connecting with my God. It's about recognizing that when I go for walks, I am nurturing myself. It's my me time. It's a space that allows me to generate ideas and just to breathe and just to be in that moment. Here is yoga, but more than just yoga, because I saw several pictures of people doing yoga, but this was the one that resonated with me, because this was about what yoga means for me. It isn't just about stretching my body, which is really stiff after the accident. It's about releasing. It's about the meditative side of it. It's about the mindfulness. It's about connecting with ideas, connecting to my inner self, and then being able to allow things to flow forth from that. So I really loved all these kind of lines and these different images. And the reason this is next to it is because it is the idea of ideas that flow, but also recognizing that not all ideas, here with the image of the fish in the net, are good ideas, or ones that are going to be right for me, right for my business, right for my relationship. So what to net and what to throw back is me saying to myself, about focusing, about making decisions that I believe will be right or will serve me and those I choose to serve. This image, I'm not sure what it means, but it needed to be on there. So I'm just letting it like sit with me and see what emerges with that. Yeah, see what it actually means. And so there's just a couple more I'd like to share. So this lady here, for me, it's not a really positive image. To me, she represents women who, well, people actually, I mean, she's a woman, but actually just people with their life force is not there. The colour, their energy is all drained from them, and it can be for any number of reasons. And I guess it's like that picture when people put in their collages about a mask. It's like that, because actually if you look at her, she is giving it all that. I'm almost like I'm quite strong, I'm powerful, but what I see is a person who just has all that life force sucked out of them. And I had these words, the embroidered cocoon, and as I'm creating it, I'm like, oh my goodness, that's where it belongs. That's what the image reminds me of. People who, on the outside, they look wonderful, they look beautiful, but actually it's an embroidered cocoon. It's that mask, and inside is the real person. Inside is the real them, but they're protected themselves with this cocoon. And I'm here saying no retouching required. Actually, inside, you're perfect as you are. You don't need to change what's inside, but it's about letting it emerge. So that image is quite powerful for me, and that's about the work I do. And then I'm going to look at word now. It says, why not be a writer? Now, originally, that said, why not be a writer? Question mark. I've changed it to, why not be a writer? And it was a challenge to myself. You know, write more, Andrea, write more. Why don't you? You know you want to, you know you enjoy it, you know people like to read what you write. So there's a question and there's a declaration about who I am, about being a writer. And then over here finally is this image of a child. I did and the words forgive. I did a course, a colour course, and it was quite a revelation for me in terms of forgiving myself for a decision I'd made. And the child crying is about the tears and the sadness and the pain that I experienced in 2017, and that I know I'll experience in 2018 because I know something is coming. And it's about needing forgiveness for those people who will be affected by the thing that's going to happen. But it's not just about me. I also recognize it's about other people. It's about forgiving yourself and forgiving others. So this is for all of us. It's for all of us. So that is my collage. If you would like to know more, please get in contact. I'm happy to share. But I just wanted to show you how it works, but also share a little bit of myself with you. When I create the collages, when other people come and they do collages with me, they're so honest and open. And I felt like I'd like to do the same. So, yeah, have a really abundant and freeing 2018.